What's up, y'all? Ow. Dang, these are dangerous. This is a review of the new Sram Red Explorer, I guess derailleur. It's really just like a derailleur.
You are so shambly.
Anyway, and you might be wondering why I have a road bike in this situation. I thought this was a gravel group set, and you're right, it is a gravel group set, but there's a twist to this video. Did you expect that?
I think I'm just like always expecting twists with you.
Yeah, this is a big twist, y'all. I was able to acquire a 5-dev UDH conversion kit.
Whoa, that's like gold.
Yeah. These are not available for purchase right now. This is a prototype that they were willing to send me. Like I said, I don't think you can buy this, so might not really be good to bother them about it, but I do want to shout out 5Dev. They make some really cool stuff, and you should check out their website. Awesome cranks and some nifty things like this. I mean, this is like really cool. And I thought that it would be a fun thing as I talk about what my thoughts are about this new Red Explorer. We're gonna install it on my tarmac, because ultimately, I think that this is better suited for road riding than it is gravel riding.
At least where we're at in Indiana, correct?
It's too hilly here, but I also think that if you're gonna have a one-by road bike, like this is what you want, right?
I don't want a one-by road bike, so I don't know.
Then you don't need this. But if you want a one-by road bike, like making it 13 speed is 100% what you should be doing. So let's get into this. I don't know really. See, I got some bits here, and we will figure out where they all go. Whoa.
Whoa.
5Dev kit does come with a modified axle. The axle has some threads in the other side to make this all work. Sweet. My thoughts on Red Explorer is that I think it's a really niche product, honestly, for a gravel bike. It doesn't quite have the gear range for our terrain. And we live in Indiana, so I don't think most people consider Indiana to be that hilly. It is, but I mean, we're not even like talking mountains here. We're just talking like rolling hills.
Yeah, they're literal just hills.
Like Kentucky's hillier than it is here. Every time I rode it on the gravel bike, and I've talked about this in some other videos, namely like the checkpoint video, or checkmate video, sorry. It shifts ever so slightly faster than the mountain bike drivetrain. And what ends up happening is due to that, the shifts aren't as bulletproof. It doesn't have the crazy accuracy that the T-type mountain bike group set has. It's still superior to like the normal road derailleur. I think it shifts smoother and better than this, but it's not as smooth as the mountain bike stuff. And I think that's because it's shifting faster. And what ends up happening is it just has a little bit more of like a clunk to it. And ultimately the clunk factor added to the not enough gear range factor is why I don't know if it's quite the right gravel group set for me. If I was in like a super flat area, great, that would be exactly what I'd want, but we just aren't there. Climbing steep hills all day whenever we go ride, and I was always wanting more gear. So let's install this. This is like the new back plate. So this has a point to mount the knurled ring part of the Red Explorer derailleur to the frame. And then this just bolts on like your normal axle would. This is gonna be so cool. I'm so excited about this. Looks like we're gonna need that axle. Did I get that in there all the way? Ooh, let me redo that. That's not sitting flush. One thing of note here, and I am fully okay with this, I am voiding all my warranties right now. We have voided the warranty on the tarmac. We have voided the warranty on the SRAM drivetrain. I am okay with that. I don't know if they would be too upset with me. I'm obviously doing it on camera, and I'm just wanting to, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm doing it on camera. I totally just want to be upfront with everybody about the situation, and this product is definitely manufacturer spec, and I can't even, having a hard time getting this to, here we go. Cool. I've been running my tarmac with a 50 tooth on the front and a 10 to 33 on the back. I actually don't care about having the bigger cog. It'll be nice to have. What I'm more interested in is the smoother shifting that the transmission offers. It's just so much better. The shifts, like, you can really trust them more, and I think that this will become a very popular thing to do on road bikes in the near future. Right now, the only bike that really has the ability to do this out of the box is the new Trek Madone. So if you have a Trek Gen 8 Madone, you don't even need to do anything crazy to make this happen. You can just install it, which I definitely recommend if you're looking for a 1x drivetrain. So you see how that kind of just, oh, so we need to put the derailleur on next. This is a learning on the fly situation here. Okay, so you remove the knurled ring, and then this piece that was the derailleur hanger becomes the new knurled ring, and you see how it hits the stops like it should? Mm-hmm. Yep. A little bit different of a install process here. There we go. Let's put the new axle in. And then that axle is currently threading into the normal frame. Yeah. Cool. Now put this part on. This then is the other half that protects your frame from being all scuffed up by this. Get that in there. And that threads into the frame.
Seems like it works.
I think it works. It looks pretty...
It doesn't look like super weird.
It looks like it works, yeah. I don't know if that's supposed to be sticking out that far. There's no really instruction manual for this. That definitely makes sense to me, what we just did. The thing I'm curious about now is how do we pin it in place? Is it just tighten down, or does this tighten down more? Oh, okay. So the other side of it tightens it down. Do you see that? Yeah. Yeah. Because this is normally on transmission, this side of it pins the derailleur down. So this is just gonna be like that. And so now whenever you tighten the actual axle down, oh, okay, I see. This is now impeding my ability to undo the axle. We will set the chain up now is what I think we're gonna do. Hoping this chain works. I don't know if it will. It might not be long enough. I don't think it's long enough. Bummer. Well, okay, so we need a little bit longer chain. It's just a little bit too short. So this other chain that we found works, looks completely fine to me, so we're gonna run this one instead. I'm just gonna tighten it down and hope that that's the right thing to do.
I feel like that's all you can do.
Yeah.
You were just sent a bag of parts.
Got the axle tightened, and then It's definitely working, but I feel like it's a little off still. One thing about these team wheels is that these things always come undone, and that's where all that clanking noise was coming from, was actually just the valve.
Weird.
Yeah. I have to do that every time I ride. Yeah, see how it's gone now? I thought the clanking noise was like it not working, but it's definitely not the clanking noise's fault. This is so cool. Yeah, okay. I think we got it.
It shifts.
That's so sweet.
I love the excitement on your face right now.
This is the coolest thing ever. I apologize to Sram and Specialized for voiding my warranty, but again, I'm willing to deal with the consequences of that.
It couldn't be helped.
This is just too cool to not do it. So this is now what I consider to be optimal road bike setup.
I think whatever floats your boat, I actively avoid the road, so.
I think the future is UDH road bikes, and
I don't disagree with that.
yeah, I think that this is amazing. Gonna ride it tonight. We need to adjust the brake, it sounds like.
You're just a happy guy.
This is like one of those things that, like, you know, whenever you have like a crazy idea and like you spend like hours like trying to figure out how to make it work. Well, I feel like 5Dev did that, and unfortunately, I don't know if they're selling these anymore. Very thankful that I got sent one. I think maybe we should take it outside and ride it for.
Yeah, let's go outside.
Yeah, let's go outside. Do you think it's gonna work?
Yeah.
It's so much better. It's so much better. I can't believe how much better it is. And I don't think red is bad by any means, but they didn't update any of the shifting. Like, new red is not a shifting update. It is a ergonomics update for the most part. And they did update the new front derailleur. Shifting on this transmission, like I've said, for all the mountain bike videos, like, it's so much better. And this is, in my opinion, like an ideal road bike setup. I know I'm not a road racer or anything, but if you want a one-by and a road bike, like, this is the future. And there's a couple bikes coming out where this is possible. And I would assume like next generation tarmac would also have this too. I think this is just gonna be too in demand, if that makes sense. I guess what we should do is also talk about like just SRAM Red in general, right? I know I was a little lukewarm about it at first. Now I've gotten used to it and I would not go back. What I love about it is that the lever is longer and it gives you great leverage on the bike. At first it felt weird because I felt like I was hanging over the front of the bike. But now I trust it, but I just feel like you have awesome like grit on it because your whole hand fits on the lever. Just great control. It's honestly made me really enjoy riding this road bike. And this has been one of my favorite bikes I've ever owned. I feel like I finally have got it to its final form. And let's weigh it because we just made it heavier. This was a sub 15-pound bike last time we checked in on it, and I doubt it is now. We'll just weigh it with the computer. Yeah. That's with the computer.
You're sub 16 with the computer. That's
Pedals, 50-tooth chainring, and 13 speeds.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyway, hit us up if you guys are interested in a tarmac or Red Explorer for your UDH bike. There's also a scenario where we put this on a mountain bike, and I've been really curious to try that on a mountain bike too. It'd be lighter than the other drivetrain. I think it'd be really good for a race like Iceman. That could be a fun thing. I don't think we're going to Iceman this year, but if you are and you're looking for like super marginal gains, like 13 speed might be one. So yeah, again, I avoided the warranties. Before anybody asks, like, we have no way of getting this for you, and this is a prototype. It is not a production thing, and please do not ask us for it. We have no way of getting it for you. It's completely out of my hands. I just am here to make a video. So anyway, hit us up if y'all want anything. Definitely, if you want a tarmac, we can help you build one. I'm working on 2 custom tarmacs right now, or any other kind of bike that you're interested in. Hit us up at thebicyclestation.com. We'll see you in the next one.